Alright, good evening. Sorry it's a bit late. Let's go back to Earth and check out what's going on in Terra Invicta. It's been, what, 2 weeks? A week since we last hit this save, and it's been sitting running on my PC ever since. Hey Tavian, hey Neil, hey Night Skies, how's it going? Thanks for joining in. Amazingly, the game is still running pretty smoothly. One thing I did do is I knocked the graphics settings down to nothing, so let me just bump them back up, because that's going to look ugly. Let's go for high quality, and textures high quality. This will chunk the game out for a second while it loads. 10 days since the last game, wow. So the game's been running now for like, because before that as well, it's been running for 20 days or something, this demo. So I'm pretty impressed with the fact that it is still going, although I hope I haven't killed the game by bumping up the graphics and texture quality. We've got a few things to get through. We need to deal with the China situation. I need to get on top of checking out organizations. We need to decide what we're doing with our agents. We need to get Italy into the European Union. We need to explore the fact that we possibly have the ability to federate the European Union with the Eurasian Union, which will be very interesting. What else is there? Oh god, I hope I haven't killed the game by putting these graphic settings up. Christianity Gaming, that is a very early time to be watching a stream, but I realize my streams are at an awkward time. I did this before and it was fine. I really worried I just killed the game by changing the graphic settings. Let's give it a few more first seconds while we think. What else do we need to do? There we go. It has finished applying the settings. Thank goodness. One of the things that I've almost done about 8 times is clicked main menu or quit on the screen here, but I need to make sure to click back to game. Okay. Hey Razorback, how's it going? So back to Earth. We are at the start of a new turn, and it is, what time is it? The 1st of April. So what I want to do is on the 16th of every month, I want to check the... Oof, that was a bit jerky. I want to check the organizations that are available. Let's see what we've got available to us right now, and we'll go from there. So just having a look at the state of the world, actually. Hey, Antonio. We've got all of Europe. We've got all of the Eurasian Union. That's all under our control. We also have all of the United States of America. At the moment, public opinion in all 3 of those states is very high. So you don't have to worry too much about getting pushed out. Hey, TRM. Italy is under our control, but is not currently part of the European Union. We need to wait until the 6th of May, 2026. So not too far away before we can bring them into the European Union. And I'm very happy to see the game is still running nicely as well. Our biggest issue in the world right now is that the servants are gaining control over China. They actually only need 2 more control points to have full control over China, which is a problem for us. The biggest issue for us is that we have atrocious public opinion in China, and it's really proved to be a struggle last time I tried to investigate it to get in there. They also have control of South Korea, but luckily for us, they don't have North Korea. They had it earlier in the game, so something's happened here. Let's just take a quick browse of the solar system as well. In orbit around Earth, we have VTuber Nation, which is our shipbuilding satellite, or space station, I guess, and it is currently constructing our first fleet. So we've got some gunships being constructed here to defend Earth with. We also have Luao G Station, which is our research station, and it has some labs, and it is currently just chilling, getting ready to do some research. The labs are still under construction, I believe, or they may have been constructed at this point. Let's have a quick check. They're monitors, that's right. They are monitors. We've got a materials lab, and we've got a space science lab that are working, giving us 3% boost to both of those research types. Looking further out in the solar system, we have Crazy Horse Base on the moon, which is producing resources for us. It produces 3.8 volatiles, 3 water, and 14.1 base metals for us every month, which is pretty nice. It's self-sufficient, which is good. Yes, you do. Or you can. I haven't done it yet, but one of the things we talked about is for my next campaign, whether or not it's worth getting a space station over Mars before we start constructing on Mars. Because on Mars, we have all of these neat names, by the way. We've got Lenny Base. Lenny Base has an operating mining complex on it. We're getting 73.1 water, 29.4 volatiles, 10.4 base metals, and 5.2 noble metals a month from this place. And it is also currently constructing a construction module which will allow us to build stuff here really easy. And I'm going to do that, TRAM. Yeah, I'm going to investigate China as much as possible. One thing we're going to investigate as well is we may be able to turn one of the agents of the servants to our side. That's something we're going to really push. We've also got Argentina base, which is still under construction, but it will have a crazy income when it's done. And there's also a Leinster base. We also have probes on the way to all of the major inner belt satellites, including Ceres, etc. So that's all ongoing at the moment. Having a look at Europe right now, we do have this turn counselor ability showing up. That's something I want to investigate, but there's a lot going on. So before we start, let's just check if anybody needs a level up. Jam Beans does not need a level up. Mr. Noodle can take a level up. Corgi in the Rough is fine. Faith is fine. Sun Tzu Liao is fine. So let's just check out a level up for Mr. Noodle. One thing I've been doing is I've been leveling up their administration so that they can take more orgs, because each point in administration is an extra point in org capacity, and orgs are just nuts. Orgs are insane. The other thing I wanted to check was how far away we were from cybernetics research. So cybernetics is one step away from augmented reality and biotechnology. So we don't have any of these. But cybernetics lets you purchase more stat-ups for your agents, and it is something I'd like to explore, but we're probably not going to get there in this stream because there's a lot of other stuff going on. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to level up. We're going to level up Jam Beans. I forgot about that. No, Mr. Noodle. Okay. So we can get him +1 admin to give him another org capacity. I could get his persuasion up. I don't think I need to. It's currently sitting at 8. Everything else is kind of fun. I can get him one of these traits. I think I'm going to get him +1 administration just so we can start looking at picking up some more orgs and start shuffling orgs around. So let's confirm that. Straight away, he now has access to the Australian Intelligence Organization, which gets us +1 ops, gets him +2 investigation and +2 security, or the Constellation Foundation, which just gets us +2% welfare, or the Tyrus Industries, which gives us an income of +5 money, which is actually pretty good for a one-cost place. We can buy the NSA if we wanted to. We just need to find the space for it. I've got to try and say the Bundesnachrichtenzeit again. What's better than in the real life nights, guys? We've got the National Reconnaissance Office. By the way, I've got the stream set to the lowest level of latency as possible, so I should be able to reply to you pretty quickly. +2 investigation, +1 science. We've got the Inter-Services Intelligence, +1 espionage, +2 security. We've got Interpol. A lot of these are plus investigation stuff. Los Alamos here, +10% energy research is pretty good. I'm not going to lie, Los Alamos National Laboratory here is... Asia is better than in real life. Yeah, it is. I shouldn't say that. I'm not an Australian citizen, I shouldn't comment on that. What else have we got? Canadian Security Intelligence, which do +1 innovation, +1 national security. Quds Force, +1 espionage, +1 command, +2 security. So these are stat-ups these guys get. Honestly, who was it that had +10% wealth? Because that was a bit crazy. Was it Tyrus? No. Who was it that gave +10% wealth? But Los Alamos here is looking pretty good. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff off them. You know who they'd be... We just got to find the org capacity for that. We need to find 3 org capacity to pick that up. But we can unequip some orgs. So Crossing River for Humanity gives +1 persuasion, +1 espionage, +1 science. The persuasion is nice. Sparta Instruments gives +1 science, +10% information science research. I don't want to dump that. Pelops gives 1 science, +5% social science. We could maybe drop that. You've got... This gives us mill science, espionage, and security, which isn't that important. Well, no, he's got high espionage. Link's work gives us +1 science. Faith has a ton of really small stuff, actually. +2 persuasion. Does she need the extra persuasion? I guess it's +2 ops. We don't need this right now. +1 science. +5% information science research. +2% spaceflight program and boost. We don't want to get rid of that. 9% space mining outputs, bonus, don't lose that. That's mission control. This is the hard thing is finding the space to actually fit it in somewhere. Sun Tzu Liao has the most insane stats of any agent I've ever seen, but I'm sure you can boost them much higher than this. Saber Technologies gives us +1 research, basically. It gives us +1 to our engineering projects. Maybe that's a good point. I should be shuffling the research orgs. So what are we researching right now? We are researching Xeno and space science, and we're contributing to nothing. So maybe I could just get rid of everything that isn't space science or Xeno research. So hang on, if we go back to look at, because he had some science stuff. You've got information science. I'm not doing any information science right now, so let's unequip that. That also gets him -1 science. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this. I want to pick up Los Alamos National Laboratory for 200, and that means we've got that sitting there. We've got this one unassigned. We also got Ferroso Intelligence, and we actually trade that one away. Yeah. So anything with a gear on it is incredibly powerful, because this also has a gear on it. Alright, I'm happy enough with that for now. I just realized that Mr. Noodle's a little bit cross-eyed. I didn't notice that before, but no one else is it, so it's not a bug. He must have just always been like that. Let's get a look at assigning people for the turn. So we do have, on our scopes here is Gangwei, who is a counselor for the servants. And I would really like to try and turn him to find out what that does. Now, I can get that to 28% with Jam. Mr. Noodle can also attempt it at a 28% chance, I believe. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah. No, that's see, this is where it catches me out. This is actually trying to turn Mr. Noodle, not this, because I haven't set this. So let's just tell her to defend interest for the moment. We'll switch to Mr. Noodle. His chance to turn Gangye is 28%. If we check Corgi in the Rough, their chance to turn the Counselor is 28%. I think everyone's going to have the same stat here. If we have a look at Faith Connors, the NRO, National Reconnaissance Office, Mission Control and Boost. I don't know, +3 Investigation, +1 Science, like, it's good. I don't know if I need it right now, Neil. Like, my boost income, I guess my boost income isn't great. My Mission Control income is pretty nice. We could pick up NRO, I just wouldn't be able to equip it right now. That's the thing. But then we're stopping the AI from getting hold of it. Monthly income is -200 money, which is quite a lot. The National Reconnaissance Office costs a lot to run. We're currently at negative... Yeah, we're only currently going down -1.6 from Habs. This is -200 a month. That's a lot of money. I don't know if we could support that for a while, but it would be long-term put us at quite a deficit. I think I'm going to sit on that for now. I don't need the stats at the moment. Mr. Diddle... Sorry, who are we looking at? We're looking at Faith Connor's attempts to... Hang on, we need to close this. So Faith Connors...
By for orders. What's the up?
Yes, pretty much Christianity Gaming. That's where we're going, but right now they are really scary. Okay, Faith, because they're amazing, has an 80% chance to turn Gangwei to our cause, which I think is one of the best ways we have of doing something about the servants. I think we're going to commit to that. We're going to go for this. It's going to cost us 64 influence, which isn't really anything.
They'll be working for us soon.
At your service.
Faith Connors is going to try and turn them round. Now, let's just quickly check the status of our defense. So, the European Union is defended until... Where does it tell me? 16th of the 7th, 2026, okay? Russia is defended until the 16th of the 9th, 2026. America is defended until the 16th of the 4th, 2026. So that's actually going to wear off this month. And Italy is defended until the 16th of the 5th. So I think Jam Beans, we're just going to go and send you to America to do a defend interest mission, just to get that out of the way.
Securing our control.
Okay. Now I've noticed that there's a lot of counselors hanging out in Europe right now. So I'm going to get Corgi in the Rough to surveil here.
Surveilling target area.
Find out who is here.
I'm here.
Mr. Noodle, I don't have a lot for you to do right now, so I want you to start working on public opinion in China, and let's see if we can start pushing that up just a little bit. It's going to cost us a lot of money to... Oh. This is the problem I had last time. I'm spending $640 and only getting 9% chance. I don't think it's worth it. But what else can he do? Let's come back to him in a second, because we've still got Sun Tzu Liao. Now, Sun Tzu Liao's got a couple of things that she can do, some interesting things. She has Sabotage Project. She also has Assassinate. She also has Sabotage Facilities. So we could attempt to sabotage a project belonging to a servant. Now, Nayako Malumba, this person... No, where's Malakao Mayumba? Let's check our intel and see who that is. So they are an agent for the servants. So we get her to sabotage one of their projects. I say we do that, and I don't think we really need to spend any ops here. We'll just go in with a 77% chance.
Standing by for orders.
So that just leaves Mr. Noodle. Like I say, we could work on pushing public opinion in China, but the chances are so low for us to even get a positive outcome on that. It's really hard to work out what to do. The other option is we get him to advise. which is very nebulous. I feel I want to know more about what this mechanically does. Sorry, that's advised. That's inspired, not advised. This is public campaign. Oh yeah, he can't. Oh, I know what I want to do with him, because I discovered when I was checking things out that we have, we can't actually see it on screen here, but I'm pretty sure we can federate with Russia. Here we go. Federate European Union. Can I do it on this side? Oh, we'll go off the top of the screen again. There we go. Federation, Candidates, Eurasian Union. I could try and take North Korea, TRM. That's a good shout. We're already getting some pressure because we control the Eurasian nation and they have quite a large border. We are putting some pressure on. We could maybe try taking Mongolia as well and putting pressure on from Mongolia, which might be a better choice to go. But what I want to do first of all is I actually want to federate the European Union and the Eurasian Union together, just to make them closer to becoming one country, because they're sharing claims through the Ukraine, funnily enough. Ukraine is what's going to unite the two of them. So let's get Mr. Noodle to travel to Frankfurt. Actually, I think it's Paris. And set national policy here to federate the two countries.
On my way to the capital.
Okay, let's just quickly check research as well before we unpause. So at the moment, we're looking on improved maintenance procedures, which will get us a lot of very useful things, including supply yards, supply bays in space. The world is researching arrival economics, which I'm not really that interested in, electrothermal propulsion, which I'm not really interested in, and advanced chemical rocketry, which I am interested in. So I think as soon as we finish improved maintenance procedures, I'm going to redistribute some of our research into advanced, excuse me, I've got the hiccups, advanced chemical rocketry, and we'll go from there. Okay, I don't think I forgot everything. Everybody's got, yes, it is a bit late for advanced chemical rockets, but it's a prerequisite for a lot of stuff we should hopefully be able to grab before the end of the stream. Let's confirm those assignments, and we'll unpause the game.
Securing our interests.
Cool, so let me just confirm I did that right. Let me pause the game.
We'll be ready for
What I
new
want
orders soon.
to check is this is now defended for a lot longer, right? 16th of the 10th, 2026. Cool. That did work. So lots of probes are arriving. A lot of people are probing stuff in space. This Project Exodus just probed Mars. The servants are probing a bunch of satellite rocks. Gagne has turned to our cause. We have turned Gagne to our cause. This council will continue to work for the servants, but we will have access to all of the faction's intel and control whether the council will succeed or fail on missions. We must take care not to arouse too much suspicion among the servants. So, we just started the turn, Razorback. We have managed to gain control of one of their agents. That is very exciting.
For the next mission.
So this is Gagne. Gagne has Persuasion 11. He has Investigation 2, Espionage 1, Command 1, Administration 10. He could have quite a few... Oh, he does have a few orgs under him. Can I open his window? I don't know if I can actually view
I'll
his...
report when my mission's complete.
I don't know if I can view him the same way I can view the rest of my guys. I can. Okay, excellent. So he's got Mensa. He's got Rieger Aerospace, which gets +1 mission control. He's got Gruss Space Systems. For 1 star, that's a lot of stuff. 4% military, 2% funding, 2% spaceflight program, 2% energy research, +1 science, +16 science income. That's a good 1-star org. He's got the Winford Media Group, which gives him public campaign, +10 money, +8 influence. That's pretty good. Fornax Public Relations, +9 influence, +2 persuasion, +1% funding. Proteus Space Systems, that's pretty good. Mensa Innovations, also good. He's got a lot of stuff boosting his science. Let's get some Extract Counselor and Protect Target. What is he? He's aware. He's wealthy. He's addict. That's when espionage will be detected by the Council's Managed Security Master for Security. That's why we're able to turn him, because he's an addict. And he's an opinion leader. Now, what are these? Oh, these are gained by those orgs. Okay. This is cool. So we'll see what we can do with him when we get our next turn. I have a slider here that I can set on his fail mission success chance. But will inspiring him actually... we'll find out if I'm actually able to inspire him, because he is still technically working for the servants. Let's unpause and finish the turn.
Couldn't get to their data.
Okay, we failed to sabotage. That's fine. We didn't invest any money into it. Improved maintenance procedures is completed. So now we are less likely to have HAB accidents, and cascading failure outcomes are less likely to occur. And there's a bunch of research projects that this will unlock. So let's go in here. We don't need any missiles right now. Devolved Space Command gets us 2 mission control every time we research it. Fission Platform Kit lets us build fission platforms on space stations, which is actually quite useful because we can't rely on solar panels further into the solar system. Nuclear freighters is also very good because it makes HAB modules arrive 15% faster, and we spend less boost for sending material from Earth to beyond low Earth orbit. So it's a choice between fission platform kit and nuclear freighters. I think we want to go nuclear freighters, and because we're already getting a few bonuses to our energy research, if I remember right from our orgs, and this seems like a pretty good research to pick up. I'm going to select that research. Publicize alien threat I was going to do after Xenoflora defoliants. This one gets us, it just gets us public opinion boost, but it will help us with China, you're right. So I'm kind of keeping this one for like non-science stuff. We got a plus 20% boost to energy research, which is great from orgs. I'm not going to put anything into any of these because I'm not that interested. I'm going to push my own research, and then whatever gets picked up next, I'm going to try and take over. Unless we want to try and take over, you know, we could probably by putting very little into this actually contribute quite a lot, and take it over. So let's do that and see how that goes. And let's unpause. Oh, I need to press N again. Oh, it's because I've got this window open.
Policy direction complete.
Yeah, it's. I'm just waiting for a couple of other things to finish, and I will do it. Okay, let's federate the EU with the Eurasian nation. The Eurasian nation has decided to join federation with the European Union. They will be in a permanent alliance and spare space program funding and boost. The two nations will next be able to forge closer ties on the 5th of April 2027, so we may be able to combine them into one nation before the end of this stream. Interesting artwork in the background here with the snake and the eagle. So that's pretty cool. It's nice to be playing this again. Okay, it is the 16th. A lot of stuff has just happened. Yeah, okay. Faith Connors is saying we should investigate for alien activity in China, so we're going to be permanently surveilling in China from this point onwards. That's one of the missions we want to do every turn. Okay, I thought we had a new mission option available here, but it is actually just VTuber Nation hanging around in space nearby. Let's not forget that we have some ships being constructed in space. Let's see what we can do with Gagné. Okay, I can't actually control Gagné. I can't give him orders or anything, which is a shame. Let's first of all check what orgs are available, because they change every 6 months. On the 16th of every month they change. So, we now have access to, these are all the same, Athena products, plus 2% spoils, we're not spoiling, so that's fine. Ectian public relations, plus 2 money, plus 5%, plus 5 influence. Prometheus cartel, we need to be a criminal, so we can't get that. The Asgard research group, which gives us plus 12 science and plus 1 science. This is another criminal cartel. The Theta information group, that gives sabotage project network plus 1 espionage. And Proxima investments, plus 4 admin. Oh. And 2% economy for minus 10 monthly income. Oh, this is a tough one. We're up. This will drop our monthly income from plus 13 to plus 3, but it gets us plus 4 administration, which means you can pick up another big org, and I think it's worth it. So this should bump our administration up to 23. It is. It's daily. Oh, it's daily. Of course, it's daily. Yeah, it's been a while. Sorry, everybody. Our monthly is. Our monthly is 423. It's not a hard choice at all. Let's slam that in there. So now our administration is at 23, and we have a whole load more available to us. Unfortunately, we can't pick these up because I haven't got enough influence for them. There's nothing else here that really shut it out to me unless anyone else has something that caught their eye. There's some nice things, I think, but nothing amazing. And then, now that we've got 3 org open for her, I'd like to pick up something like the NSA. Although, God, the NSA is also minus 250 money. A month, which is about half of our income, which means it's a little bit more doable than I thought originally. There's nothing else here that I could really think I want to pick up. Let me just check if no one else needs a level up. No. Okay, let's back out and let's start assigning people to jobs. So I'm thinking Mr. Noodle can't surveil, which is a bit of a problem.
At your service.
Jambeans can surveil. So I wonder if we get her to surveil China.
Initiating recon.
Okay. We
Ready
get
for my mission.
Corgi in the rough here.
Ready.
Apparently there's another counselor we can turn, but there's only one slot for turning a counselor. We could also attempt to assassinate. I don't really want to do that, but who is our... We've got quite a lot of options here, including quite a lot of agents who are working for our enemies. So Gagné, we've got an 11% chance to assassinate. 1%, 11%. I'll check the fleet a second, Razorback. And Raj. So we've got an 11% on Zahid here. Is there 2 slots for turn counselors? If there is, that's interesting. There are 2 slots for turn counselors. Okay. In that case, let's look at picking up
Standing
another
by.
counselor. We'll get Sun Tzu to do it because she is the legendary persuader. So turn counselor. So 0% chance on Nyoka. Oh, we need to actually investigate them. That's right. So let's investigate one of their counselors. So what do we know about Raj here? This is where it gets complicated. Okay. So counselors. Raj, Boparao. Have we already investigated them? They've got an apparent loyalty of 25. Which is pretty high. Who else do we have access to? There's also Noyoko. No, I don't think Noyoko's on our list right now. If we just check our turn list, no, our investigate list, it's just Raj and Monohar are the ones we've identified. So let's check out Monohar. Monohar has an apparent loyalty of 4. So if we get if we get Corgi to investigate
Loading in.
Monohar, we'll spend some ops on it. Get up to 80%.
You'll see what they're up
We'll
to.
find out if we can turn
Where
him
to?
next turn. Now, Faith, what we're going to do is we're going to start trying to take over North Korea, and we're going to start trying to take over Mongolia. And we're going to use them to put pressure on China to turn public opinion to us just by having adjacent control points. So, we're going to get Faith, who is our amazing celebrity, to... We've got a 100% chance in Mongolia, and we've got a 91% chance in North Korea. She's actually better in North Korea because she's
tell our story.
the better
Reporting
persuader.
in.
Mr. Noodle,
At your service.
we're going to get you to persuade in Mongolia. Where's Mongolia? Here it is.
I will tell our story.
And Sun Tzu
Ready for
Liao,
orders.
what are we going to get you to do? Try and get you to sabotage again, I think. Yeah, I think you're right about publicized alien threat. Let's spend 4 ops to get that to 89%. Okay, 2 things we were requested. First of all, let's have a look at our fleet. Yes, you're right. It's relevant for now for China. So ship construction. So our first Audacity class monitor vessel will be available in 113 days. We're building up the stocks for the others, so they're sitting waiting for boost right now, but I believe once we get the actual resources available, it'll switch over to using those to build, I think. But our first ship will be available in 113 days. So I really want to finish Xenoflora defoliants, but defoliants, I can't speak, but it is a very big project. So let's spend a little bit of time publicizing alien threat. And that'll be finished in May. We could push that to be on this, yeah, we'll finish that mid-May, before the second turn over. Because I want to make sure that we've got a decent amount of contribution to electrothermal propulsion. We've currently put in 113 research, which is more than anybody else. As long as we stay ahead of everybody, we will be able to control this research. Let's confirm. Are we happy with everything that's been done here? I think we are. Yeah. Oh, Gagné. We have to decide here. Do we want to increase our chance of failing missions? Should we just make him to fail every mission he does and see what happens to him? I'm really curious as to see what the servants will do if he starts really messing up. It's really suspicious to do this, but I think it's really funny. So I think I'm going to force him to fail all of his missions. Unless anyone speaks up. Give it a couple seconds just because there's a bit of lag. Just looking at who controls what. We've got a lot of servants and a lot of humanities first. Alright, I'm going to confirm that. And we're going to unpause the game. Cool, the first Guards tank army has finally arrived back in St. Petersburg. Oh, you're right. Fail missions with success chances greater than 100%. So this is failing missions with success chances is less than 0%. Yeah, fail missions with success chance is less than 100%. So he'll fail everything but missions. It's not less than or equal, so he'll fail every mission except for ones that he's 100% guaranteed to pass. Okay, first guards tech army arrives back in St.
Eyes
Petersburg.
up.
We're surveilling in Beijing.
They won't know what hit him.
Alright, what are we going to sabotage here? They're working on construction modules. I do not want them to get this. This is pretty bad for us if they get hold of this. Audience research is influence, commercial research is money. Yeah, exactly, TRM. Well, we can see, so because we've got Gagne on side, we can now see all of this. I didn't really go into it. Let me just confirm we don't want them to have construction modules. Sabotage project success. Okay, so because of that, I can see exactly what resources they have because he's telling us what they've got. I can see what their objectives are. Find the alien path. If I check anyone else, okay, I can see those. I can see what their relations are with all of the other factions. I can see that they are supporting the aliens. And I can see what tech they have. If I check the other factions, oh, okay, I can see this stuff too. Interesting. I didn't realize I could check all of this. I thought he was giving me this info, but apparently everyone. Path to Paradise? Patrol vessels. Yeah, so it's not giving me as much as I thought. I thought he was giving me intel on what they've got going here, but obviously not. The one thing he probably is giving me is who their counselors are and what they're doing. Because if I check the others, I don't know all of their counselors. To be able to find them. But I can see all of the counselors for the servants and where they are at all times using this.
Let me know what to do.
So Gagne is trying to turn public opinion in Washington, and he's going to fail. Alright, let's continue with unpausing the game.
Mission is a no-go.
Okay, we failed to investigate a cancer, which is sad. Oh, hang on. The initiative has started... The initiative began construction of a new platform, Earhart Station in Low Earth Orbit 1. That's a good name.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
5% in Mongolia, that's small. Failed, Gagne failed in the US, what a shame.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
And we got 9% public relations in North Korea. The Eurasian Union has deployed the 25th Motor Rifle in Tashkent, so we just built a new military. I think. Just reading up what's going on here. Army under resistance control. The 25th Motor Rifle, yes, we built a new army in Russia. That's for me starting to invest in military in the Eurasian nation. Alright, not a lot happened in that turn. It's the 1st of May, so orgs haven't changed, so we can just get on with setting our turn up. So we're going to kind of repeat a few things. Let's just check that everywhere is still defended. So European Union is defended until the 16th of the 7th. That's fine for now. Eurasian Union is defended until the 16th of the 9th. That's fine. Italy is defended until the 16th of the 5th, 2026. So we need to defend interests here. So let's just get her to do that.
Making things safe for our people.
Mr. Noodle, you can continue working on public opinion in Mongolia.
Making our case.
Corgi, I want you to
Ready to
surveil Beijing. It's not quite time yet. I will check that before I set this mission objective. I believe it was another month. 6th of May. So it is time for Ita in. Yes, if they don't do the mission too soon. But I don't think they will. So we'll do a set national policy in the European Union. In fact, do we then need to bother? We don't need to bother doing the defend interests. We can just do a set national policy in the European Union, and that will do it for
Ready
us.
for orders.
Which means that Corgi and the Rough can surveil Beijing for us.
Initiating recon.
Faith can
Ready to
continue
go.
working on public opinion in North Korea.
Making our case.
Gagne can continue to
Standing
fail
by.
at what he's trying to do. And Sun Tzu Liao, I would still like you to attempt to sabotage projects here. But going through Zahid, because it's less suspicious that way.
Breaching lab security.
What I can do is I can check what their counselors are doing once the turn starts, which is pretty cool. So we've got Ita in happening this turn. We've already federated Europe, and we're working on this area of the map. Everything else is building. Let's close this so I can see the news repeat feed, confirm assignments, and unpause the game.
Setting a watch.
Okay, Gange is laying low. Oh yeah, we can check what they're doing. So, all they're doing is they're doing an investigate. Looks like they might be investigating Sun Tzu Liao, or they're investigating whoever this person is.
We've hacked their research
Okay,
data.
let's kill the construction module.
In each of us,
Okay.
embers glow.
So one thing I keep forgetting to do when these come up is checking what is actually being unlocked, because I get overwhelmed by the voiceover.
They were meant to be.
So,
Superior Judith Helm.
so terrestrial military science is the new research, which is terrible. Following projects may unlock for us to research in the future: reasonable rockets, interplanetary chemical rockets, super heavy chemical rockets, space tugs, and high thrust probes. Where do I see what it's unlocked? So, sound on the road, influence on the advanced chemical rocketry. And then we've got some information about it. There's nothing about what it's unlocked here. Am I missing something? Just the following projects may unlock for us, but no tech has been unlocked by it. Tell me if I missed something. That is what is unlocked. Okay, so I have actually read the right bit. Cool. Okay, and let's have a look up here. Because do we want to get involved in terrestrial military science? Probably not. Yeah, I know the projects pop up. It's just I keep missing talking about it. So we're miles ahead in helping out with global this global research. Let's actually drop this down here to 2 and put this up to 3. I'm pretty happy with that. Yes, I got that. Oh, good. I just want to make sure I wasn't missing something. Okay, we can now build Nerva Drives. I don't know what Nerva Drives are. What are Nerva Drives? Nuclear engine for rocket vehicle application. Solar coefficient design is suitable for interplanetary journeys. Okay, pretty cheap propellant. 10, actually, expensive propellant, 10 water. Yeah, so it's like Project Orion. That's cool.
The people will come to our side.
Okay,
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
10% North Korea. High thrust earth defense, that's good to know. Something just happened. There's a coup in Central Africa. We completed publicized alien threat, which gives us a public opinion boost. So I think we just want to do that again, don't we? Oh, it's a one-off. I thought it was repeatable. Okay, that makes more sense. Well, then we'll finish off Xenoflora Defoliants just because I want to have it done. But I want that at 2.
Policy direction complete.
We were too soon. Oh no, unification. Unify Italy. Confirm. Italy has just joined the EU. The European Union, under control of the resistance, Italy have decided to merge into a single nation. So finally, Italy is part of the EU, which now means that we are sitting, if we check under the Nations tab and pause the game, we are actually, for the first time in a long time, under our control point capacity. We have a control point capacity of 98, and we are sitting at 88, which is fantastic. So now we can really start pushing it into Asia. Anything interesting happen at the end of that turn? Nothing exciting. Okay. This is the 16th, so we can check for new orgs. And let's just make sure, see if anyone's leveled up. Yeah, we've got 1 level up. Okay, so first of all, let's get Jam Beans to level up. I'm going to grab another level of admin for her, because I think admin is, at this stage in the game, what I want to be going from these people. Let's have a look. So, everything is the same up till here. We've got Prometheus Cartel, they were here before. We've got 3rd US Special Forces Group. They get +1 security, +2% military. Admin is pretty good. We've got the National Intelligence Service for Korea. They give some pretty nice stuff for a low point. We've got DARPA. DARPA is +40 research, +1 engineering, +1 science, +1 security, +8% military, +50% military science research. DARPA seems pretty nice. There's Libertatem Terra, which gives +2.25 boost, +2 mission control, +1. That's very good. And we have ARA Consultants, which give... interestingly, they give increase on rest. They get +15. They're also pretty good. DARPA doubles research. Yeah. DARPA is nice. Alright, how can we fit DARPA in then? And who are we going to pick DARPA up on? You have this Jammies has 1 ore capacity available. None. We've got 1 ore capacity available here on Faith as well. So DARPA and Libertatum, I can grab Libertatum very easily because I only need 2 slots, and I can simply move something like the I can move the Amphius mining group off Faith Connors. So let's unequip this org. Go back to Jambeans. Equip this again, because we need that plus 9% mining bonus. And then if we go back to Faith, we can buy Libertatum if we want it. So let's just check that again. Plus 2.25 boost, plus 2 mission control, plus 1 engineering, plus 2 science, plus 2% energy research. Do we want that, or do we want DARPA? Oh. Yeah, that's fine. We've got everything we need. We just need to free up a slot for it. So if I was to unequip Lyra Rocketry, just for an example, I should then be able to unlock... Oh, yeah, I've got enough influence. Just which one do we want? Is there anything I can get rid of? Did you think that this seems to have better? Plus 40. Yeah, this Libertatum Terra is all about space. DARPA is all about research. Huge research. Yeah, DARPA gives plus 40 research per month. I think it's worth grabbing them. I'm just looking at what to get rid of. I think I'm going to dump Leonidas Solutions. That's plus 2. Yeah, I think we can get rid of Leonidas Solutions for now. Oh, but we can't pick up DARPA. So is DARPA only purchasable by Mr. Noodle? Because Mr. Noodle is an American government official. Okay, yes, so he can grab it. So let's unequip Los Alamos. We'll give that to Faith Connors. There's a lot of tedious shuffling with orgs, I can tell. Okay, 40 influence to transfer that over. Then we'll go back to Mr. Noodle, and he should be able to buy DARPA, which he can do. Yes, this is daily. I keep forgetting that. Okay. I see no reason why we don't want to take this. This is amazing. So our research is currently 41. If we buy this, we're going to double our research. I only went up to 43. So this must be our daily. This must be our monthly. But DARPA is still very good. Okay, we picked up DARPA. I would also like to get Libertatum Terra. Yeah, the DARPA bonus is monthly. This is daily. That's it. You just explained it to me, and then I forgot, and then I've got it again. Libertatum Terra seems very, very good as well, but I don't know if we can squeeze it in anywhere. We could maybe swap it in for Oceania's spacecraft and Lyra rocketry. Nobody has slots for Sleep anymore because we bought... It was Sun Tzu Liao, but we bought... I can't remember what we bought. We bought something big. No, it was... I can't remember who it was that we bought it for. But we bought something big for somebody. Oh yeah, you're right. Sun Tzu Liao was waiting for something. That's completely correct. Thank you, Night Skies. Well, then we'll get Libertatum Terra on her. Cool. She still has 3 slots open as well, if we want to grab our console. So I didn't need to do any of that swapping around that I just did. No, I needed to do some swapping around in order to... Because it had to be Mr. Noodle to buy it. I don't think I want this. Plus 6 money, plus 15 influence, plus 11... research, plus 2 persuasion, plus 1 espionage, plus 2% knowledge, plus 3% unity, plus 10% social science research. Unassigned orgs, we've got Verasto Intelligence Solutions, which gives plus 1 investigation, which I'm kind of keeping to sell. With Sparta Instruments, that gives quite a lot of science actually. Let's equip that. And Leonidas Solutions, which just gives ops. You want to get Ada? I can't afford Ada anymore, unfortunately, because I equipped Sparta Instruments. But what's Proxima Investments? Plus 4 admin, can't go to that. Pinnacle Holdings, plus 3 admin. Thoughtful Laboratories, plus 1% welfare, plus 5% social science research. Plus 11. Plus 11. So this is the same research income as the Nimbus Group. Plus 3 admin. Sigma Technologies. Plus 1. This is this is like the nuts thing. There's just so much balancing, and the menu's not great for working out what is worth keeping, what isn't worth keeping. She has 1 slot free, so I need to free up 2 slots if I want to take our consultancy. I'll go to Pava Resources. They're too good. Hey, Rosh Bazowski, how's it going? We're sitting playing Org Tetris. Yeah, I know. I need 5 more. I need a spreadsheet for each counselor, don't I? That's what I should be doing. Instead of just winging it while I'm streaming live. We definitely can't get rid of XCOM. Also, the first mod that I want made for this game when it comes out is for the special activity section to be replaced by XCOM and the XCOM symbol. I can't see anything I really want to get rid of for our consultants on her. And nobody else has slots free. Ah, I remember. How's it going? Let's leave it until we get to the next mission stage, because these orgs aren't going to change, and we may get enough resource, we get enough experience to level somebody up to get another slot, and we might be able to do some working out of where it's going to go, because I'm aware that this turn is taking a really long time.
Standing by.
So Jam, great work unifying Italy into Europe. I'm so happy that's finally happened. Let's get you to surveil Beijing.
Surveilling target area.
Mr. Noodle, how are we doing on public opinion in... Okay, public opinion is looking pretty good in Mongolia. Could we get Sun Tzu Liao to crack down Mongolia? Yeah, let's crack down Mongolia.
Targeting their center of power.
Where do you need me?
Mr. Noodle, let's get you
By.
doing some public opinion in North Korea.
We'll make our appeal.
Where to?
Yeah, he meant the old Mac. He didn't mean that you're young. Corgi in the Rough. Let's get you to also do some public campaigning in North Korea. Let's just get that ready to turn over next turn.
Making our case.
Faith
At your
Connors.
service.
What do I want Faith Connors to do? I think same thing. We'll just turn them completely
We'll
over.
make our appeal.
Everyone should be nice and secure. I think that everyone's good. Let's confirm those assignments. And let's unpause the turn.
Setting a watch.
Alright. Let's see if we can turn any alien activity over in China. Also, let's check this. They're still only on 4. Alright, so really quickly, in Terra Invicta so far...
We've hit them where it hurts.
Nice, we've got a crackdown on Mongolia. We've taken over the European Union, we've taken over Russia, we've taken over America, we built space stations, and we're going to rule the world, basically. Yeah, I'll let Neil handle it. Aliens are slowly invading Earth. That's cool, North Korea's coming around.
Sentiment is increasingly with us.
So, China's other
We have
allies
moved the needle.
basically are just North Korea. They're only allied with North Korea. Oh god, a large wildland fire has broken out in the Los Angeles region of the United States. The fire is threatening inhabited areas. We can help, so we should. That gives us a public opinion boost. We should be able to take Mongolia this turn and North Korea next turn. So we'll get...
At your service.
Let's check level up. So Corgi in the Rough now has an admin available. Let's check if anyone else does. Sun Tzu Liao also has an admin available. That's very big for us. That means we can pick up our consultants. Because what we'll do is we'll unequip from her a 1 slot, like Sigma. We'll give that to Corgi. Then we'll go back to her and she can pick up our consultants. Boom. There we go. Whew. What was too soon done? I missed it. What did I miss happening? Oh! What happened to Gang A? Did we lose control of Ganye, or did he get killed? So, Ganye's disappeared, and he's no longer working for the servants. Oh my god, check out her hat, by the way. Oh. Ganye got fired. Yeah, too soon the wildfire event. Yeah, it's not good, Don. You're right. Ganye got fired. Alright, let's turn over another counselor then. Once we've dealt with this turn. Okay. So, what we're going to do here is Corgi in the Rough. You are going to... no, you're going to purge Mongolia. 100% success
We are
rate.
taking power.
Sun Tzu Liao,
Orders.
you're going to crack down North
Standing
Korea.
by for orders.
Let's just bump that up to a 90% chance.
Terminating the opposition.
Ready.
Alright. Faith Connors, how good are you at turning counselors? Oh, there's only got Zahed at the moment as a target. So let's see what you can do persuading China. If I give you a lot of money, you can get that to a 25% chance. It's just not worth it. So North Korea is China's only ally, which is a little bit sad, because what we could do, though, is we could take over South Korea, unify North and South Korea, and I think we could then bring them into China. I think I'm going to do that. So let's start public campaigning in
Must
South
persuade
Korea.
the people.
We'll just get Jam to surveil in China.
On
Let me just
Overwatch.
check everywhere is still defended. I don't want to mess that up.
Reporting in.
Defended until the 7th, so not quite yet. July is where we need to watch out for that. Defended until the 11th, you're fine, and America's fine until the 10th. Okay. So yeah, we'll get you to public opinion in South Korea. Well, look at that public opinion chart in South Korea. They love the servants. Yeah, geographic area risk bonus, you're right, but I want to unify this. All right. Confirm assignments. Our bases should be coming online soon. So, the demo, when they removed the demo from Stream Razorback, they removed the ability for you to launch it from the Steam client, but the files are still on your computer. If you just go into the Steam library folder on whatever drive you installed it onto, you can just run Terra Invicta.exe and play the game. I'm not sure if it's intentional or not, but the other demos were actually deleted from your hard drive, so I feel like they've left it there and not really too worried about people playing it. But since you can't save the game in the demo, I've had to keep the game running the whole time I've had it since I started the stream, which has been for quite a while. It's been running for a while, and I'm quite keen to get this playthrough finished so that I can restart my computer. Okay, that's all done. Let's just quickly check when our bases are going to be online. So, where are we waiting for this to be built? The 8th of the 8th, 2026. 12th of the 3rd, 2027. So this base won't actually be fully online until this fishing pile is ready. No, this construction module won't be online until this is done, which is a shame. Other bases, Argentinum. Time limited demos are done, you're right. This will be built on the 11th of the 9th of this month, of this year, and this will be built on the... So these will both be finished in August, which is cool. No, September. Okay.
Prepping for mission.
I'm going to unpause the game.
Initiating surveillance.
Panic. Widespread panic about the aliens appears ready to break in Nur Sultan. Rumors about alien experiments of people in the area have led to destruct the government's ability to keep people safe. Authorities are fearful of civil unrest. We can deploy our forces, which slightly lowers democracy. That's fine. We probably need to start surveilling, actually, because there were some alien abductions in Europe at one point. Okay, we can now build solar platform kits. What are solar platform kits? Allows construction of a solar platform kit. Allows creation of one small solar-powered space station with a construction module at the ship's location. Wait. So we can build a ship that carries a small one-hab, one solar power kit, and it will just drive and deploy it. Why would I want to do that? With a construction module. It has a construction module, so I can build more stuff. That's potentially very cool. Because this ship could fly out to say... Wait, so we could also build fission platform kits. There we go. So we could create a ship with a massive engine that carries a fission platform kit. And we could just fly out to, like, Europa or fly out to Neptune, deploy it, and start building habs on the planet really quickly using this. That's very cool. I like this. I didn't even consider technology like that being in the game. Yeah, that's awesome. We're still ahead here. We've contributed 20%. Yeah, 6%. We're miles ahead on electrothermal research. Cool. All right.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
1% in South Korea. Yeah, not on the downside line, but it's a cool idea of technology. It's gonna be really hard to pull South Korea around to our side. The servants are so entrenched in East Asia. Oh.
We are in control here.
Alien abductions in Libya. I can't forget to do something with that. Okay, we've purged the servants out of Mongolia. What's the name, Neil?
Our associates are now in charge.
Cool. Just purged North Korea. We completed the nuclear freighters project. Nuclear powered haulers excited to have much than 50%. Late start pace. So that's for Leinster, yeah? Let me sort this out first. Late start base. Done. I love it. Okay, projects. So what do we want to pick up now? Strategic lava, no. Silver from operations research. Gets 20 ops. Nerva Drives, management research. Air torpedoes, fission platforms. Devolved space command. That just gives us 2. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this. This is. I think we're looking at a game that's for more mission control. Not that we super need it, but maybe we don't need this right now. Maybe I could actually pick up Nerva Drive or Vazimir. So Nerva Drive has crazy thrust. Yeah, let's grab Nerva Drive just in case you want to do something outside the solar system. Oh, does it? Okay, I want to get Developed Space Command. I didn't realize it affected solar affairs as well. Strategic lobbying reduces the influence cost of direct investment by 25%. Direct investment is, I believe, when we mess around with... Actually, what is direct investment? I assumed it was to do with messing around in our priorities, but I actually don't think it is. Yeah, direct investment. Here it is here. So this is where I can directly pump my money into the different priorities that a nation has. So I could, for instance, just pump all of my money into boost to get more boost out of to build up the country. That's actually something I probably should have been doing since the start, and I've completely missed out on. Yeah, basically, I'm throwing money at the problem. So it's gonna cost me money and influence to do, and a lot of it, to put stuff up. Hey, NC Mixon, how's it going? We're just plotting world domination. Okay, it's the 16th of June. You know what that means? Yeah, I'm just having it. I'm just getting nervous, so I've got it. 16th means we need to look for level ups. I don't think we have any. No, but we also have new orcs to look at. So the National Reconnaissance Office has popped up. Not particularly exciting. Brookhaven National Laboratory is here. Plus 20 science, plus 1 science, plus 5% energy research. That's pretty nice. This is a criminal organization. We've got the Communication Security Establishment, which isn't great, sadly. Cheer on strategic locations gives plus 5 influence, plus 4% unity. Crater Interactive gives plus 13 science and plus 55% information science research. Oh, nice. Battlefield Gothic. I play a little bit of Star Wars Armada sometimes, but I've never played any Battlefield Gothic. We're pretty much our dominating the world, Rush. We've got Asia, Europe, and America under our control. Hayden Trust, income and knowledge. Atlas Minerals, that's a 7% space mining outputs bonus. That's probably worth picking up. Sparta Research, Fortuna, and Xenon Brands. Why is this available to buy? What's going on here? Why? Oh, because it gives plus 3 administration. Let's give this to the most loyal person in the world, Sun Tzu Liao. We know she's loyal. Now this gives +3. It gives +3 admin. So we can buy it, and I get +1 out of it. Oh. She doesn't have enough admin to buy it. So if we just unequip Proxima... Still can't buy it. Wait, did I unequip it? No, haha. That makes sense. Let's get rid of Orpheus then. Nope, can't get rid of that one. Let's get rid of Ara for a second. Unequip. Grab Xenon. Re-equip. Interesting. She's hit the admin cap? Yeah, I just realized. It's okay, I just realized. But it's okay, we'll just unequip this. We'll re-equip Ara. It's not the end of the world. We're losing a small amount of money. And I can give Xenon brands to somebody else. Didn't realize there was a cap of 25. We'll give it to... who was super loyal? I might need to check my loyalties again. We'll give it to her for now. That gives her 1 slot free. I think what we're going to do... Actually, it's not going to really matter if we wait. Crater Interactive looked good. Atlas Minerals looks really good. Why can't we pick up Atlas Minerals? What do we need for this? I can pick up Atlas Minerals. I think I'm going to grab this. It gives... oh, it costs 6. It costs 6 boost to buy. We can't actually buy it because it costs 6 boost. We don't have enough boost to buy Atlas Minerals, sadly. Well, why don't we sit on this then? We should hopefully... We probably won't have 6 boost by the time we get to the end of the month. Let's just see what's available at the end of the month. I'm not too in a rush to buy any of those ores right now. Okay. The next ship must have started building, yeah. Yeah, the next ship started building. So it just took what boost it could once we got enough resources. Yeah, look, our resources are gone as well. So it just ate the resources and the boost to start building our second ship. That's what happened. The boost just went. Okay. Right, so we have taken control of Mongolia, which we need to get Jam to defend. Oh, it's not the end of the turn yet. Now it's the end of the turn. Cool. So Jam, I need you to defend interests here.
Protecting our interests.
Oh, I actually just took over North Korea last turn. I didn't realize that's what I'd done. Oops. Okay, well we need to get working on South Korea then. So let's just do a massive turn of public campaigning here.
I will tell our story.
It's going to be really hard.
Ready to go.
They're monitors, yeah. They're for defending Earth.
I will try to sway the public.
I'm here. I will tell our story.
Ready for orders.
Alright, massive public campaign bomb. We'll get like 5% out of that. We're going to defend Mongolia, and then we'll start working on North Korea. Yeah. It's because if you look at the cut here, public opinion is at 65% for the servants and 2% for the resistance. So the gains we'll gain are quite low. No, they're not like those monitors. These monitors that we're building are absolutely covered as best I can. Can I load a design? I can't load a design, which is interesting. Oh, here we go. The Audacity class monitor. If I go like this, loaded with missiles. This is what the ship looks like here. They're loaded with missiles. The idea being that the missiles are fast enough to catch the aliens because our ships certainly aren't. Basically, is the hope. That's what we're going for. Okay, where was I? Oh, I had something I wanted to do. I've forgotten. Yeah, just that how much the South Koreans love the servants is going to make it a little bit hard to turn them over. But as we gain, we'll start gaining more. I think we're running out on... Oh, we don't have a defend interests. This is very buggy because it says our defend interest is expired on the 3rd. Okay, I need to right click on these. Yeah, they're just overdue. Right. I think we're good to go. There's so much going on Christianity. I have like a bunch of people telling me all this extra stuff and I'm still missing stuff all the time. There was alien activity. Thank you for reminding me, many-headed mishaps. You are completely right. We'll send Corgi in the rough to check it out. Thank you for reminding me.
We'll see what we can find.
I think there's only one. We'll just check. There's also Kuala Lumpur.
Heading there now.
Alright. Thank you for reminding me to check out that alien activity. Alright, confirm a silence. On pause.
Making things safe for our people.
Mongolia can't be joined into... No.
We've moved the needle.
Okay, 3% in South Korea
We
is
are
good.
winning their hearts and
4%
minds.
in South Korea is good.
We have found something.
Okay. Got some more xenology research
found
boosts.
something.
Okay. Humanity First tried to purge North Korea. We need to get that defended. Alright. Let's get
Ready
Jam
for my mission.
to defend North Korea.
Securing our control.
Where do you need me?
What are we looking at in terms
Where
of
do you
alien?
need me?
Nothing alien is happening.
Ready
Sun
to
Tzu,
go.
I actually got you just to purge North Korea, just like that. What's your chances on South Korea? 6%. But if I get you to purge, crackdown, sorry, 0%. So you actually got a better chance of purging it than you have cracking it down. No, that's Malaysia. So I can just go in for a straight purge at 34% chance now. Let's keep working on the public opinion.
We'll make our appeal.
We're getting there,
Where
though.
to?
Your orders? I will try to sway the public.
Ready. I will try to
I
sway
think that's
the
all I
public.
need to worry about this turn. We're still defended here. We're still defended here. And we're still defended here. Also, one thing I've noticed is our armies in Europe have now moved on to the information age. As you can see, they've got M1 Abrams instead of... they degraded down to having T-80s, or T... What were they were? They were T-72s, I think. Which I think if we look at the... Yeah. You can see they've got nuclear age tanks. Whereas the Eurasian nation has information age tanks, which you want to keep hold of. And I think America is still sitting on information age. Yeah, it is. Cool. Okay. Confirm assignments. This isn't going to be a very exciting turn. On pause.
Securing our interests.
Okay, North Korea's good. I was really confused as to what that message was, but we're just taking control. Solid Core Fission Reactor 2 projects are available. That's cool. We can now build solar outpost kits. So that must be the same as the... Yes, you're right, Neil. I'll need to start managing that stuff. So this now, I believe, if I'm right, is like the space station kit, the spaceship kit, the outpost kit. Yeah. So this will let us build an outpost on a planet without needing to probe. And it doesn't really require very much either. It's very cheap. Allows creation of a small solar-powered base with a construction module on the surface of the body. So what we want is the fission outpost kit, and we can get really deep into the solar system if we can build a fast enough ship to get there. That's really cool. I really like that. Oh. This just happened. There's the fission outpost kit. Look what's happening on Phobos, everybody. The servants are building their first extra Earth base. I know they've got... they don't have a presence anywhere else from what I understand, but they have just started building Sector 1 on Phobos. Nobody else is on Mars yet, I believe. It's just us. Yeah, it's just us on Mars, but the servants have gotten to Phobos. I don't think there's any ships en route just now. There was a fleet that was hanging around Earth for ages, but there isn't one here with us right now. No, there's no fleets en route or here right now, Night Sky. So it's probably going to be... Oh no, Victor 13 is en route to Earth. No, it's not. It's en route to... What is their destination? Yeah, transferring to low Earth orbit. The monitors we've designed, Christianity Gaming, are only capable really of doing transfers to the moon, I think. I don't think they're capable of Mars transfers. The ships, so it's going to take... do we have a date here for when it's going to arrive? On the 2nd of the 9th, 2026. The ships will be ready. In 32 days, one of our ships will be ready. The monitors are Mars capable. Okay, but we're going to need them to defend against Victor 13. This will be our first engagement. This ship here, which looks like a destroyer. Oh, no, this is too overwhelming. This ship here, Victor 13, it is a Seaflower class destroyer. It has a laser battery and an alien magnetic cannon, and a heat sink. That's all we know about it. It looks terrifying, and we will definitely need multiple ships to win. We probably will not have multiple ships when the engagement occurs, but we'll do what we can.
The people will come to our side.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
The people will come to our side.
Okay, we completed Zetaflora Defiance. That's nice. Any attempts to plant xenoforms in our region suffer a -2 penalty.
Culture? Culture is nothing more than a qualitative marketing profile.
Okay.
Whether your line is boots, carbonated beverages,
just gonna let this
or
talk.
civilian firearms, your job is to develop products that people will incorporate into their identities so deeply they can't see where their personality stops and our branding begins.
Okay, cool.
Chairman Soren van Wyk remarks during conference call with senior product managers.
So, we've completed our, what even was the research? It's arrival economics, and now we've got vacuum electrostatic principles. That has unlocked arrival markets and civilian photonic computing, which sound really important for us saving the world. That's fine, we don't need this open. Oh, we do need this one because we need to select a new project. What do we want to pick up now? As much as I would love to do something with the fission outpost kit, I know we're never going to get there. Solid core fission reactor 2. Probably worth picking up if we want to design another ship. We only have one power source for our ships at the moment. I'm just going to throw that in there for the moment. Let's get involved in this though, because it's going to be pretty easier for us with a +22 to contribute to it. I don't know if there's any stationary defenses you can build. No. I don't know of any, but the tech tree is huge and I've not investigated even a 10th of it. What was that? Alien abductions in Nigeria. Okay. New turn. Oh, we've got unrest rising in the EU. Yeah, unrest is rising in the EU. So we need to do something about that. Jam, I need you to defend. Actually, I don't think you need to defend anywhere right now, do you? Oh, hang on, we've got some notifications. Yeah, European Union needs to be defended, so you need to come and defend the EU.
Protecting our interests.
This is just the EU, right? Yeah, okay. I need someone to deal with unrest in the EU.
Standing by.
Ready for my mission.
Acknowledged.
Because if unrest is rising, that means somebody's working on making it rise.
Restoring order.
Okay, we also need to investigate these alien abductions.
Standing by for orders. Investigating alien site.
Standing by.
At your service.
Standing by for orders.
Look at the, we'll just keep working on public opinion in South Korea while we deal with that.
We must persuade the people.
Standing by for orders.
How's our... We've now got 2% public opinion in China and it's shrinking. Which is crazy. Alright, we should be getting our first ship very soon. 22 days, so 2 turns. Alright, let's confirm those assignments and unpause. I don't think there's anything else we want to check out.
Securing our control.
Brazil are building
Public
armies.
opinion is moving in our direction.
Things are cooling off.
Okay, we've stabilized European Union a little
Public
bit.
sentiment is increasingly with us.
Being a rival just lets him declare war, from what I'm aware.
Here is
Oh.
what we have found.
Non-sapient alien life was to be detected in Islamabad in Pakistan. So we need to do some of that. We can now build space tugs. Rocket-powered tugs speed up delivery of HAM modules by 10%. I like that. Let's swap that out. Space tugs. Yeah, I think we're not going to win with one ship. I know we're not going to win with one ship, and I would like to try and keep it alive. It's whether or not the aliens just hunt it down and kill it. I can't do anything about that. Okay. Let's check what's going on in Europe. Okay, strife's down to 3.9 and going down, which is fine. America's still defended. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, we can pick up the NSA. I saw that. We're going to look at that this turn. I don't think anyone can level up yet. Fate's one off. Alright, so the NSA can be picked up. Do we want the NSA? +1 persuasion, +2 investigation, +1 espionage, +5% information science research. For -250 a month, which we can afford. Is the NSA good enough? Because the only person, well, 131. It is 5 stats worth. We can get Office 39 now because we control Pyongyang. Wow, they're pretty good. For 2 stars. Garnet Technologies. Scipio Systems. Check out Iridiani Investments. For +6 admin. It's going to cost us $20 a month. Let's get that. Alright. Now we can grab the NSA or the National Reconnaissance Office if we want to. Which one do we want to get? Since you've been wanting me to get them all game, I'm quite happy to pick one of them up. Corgi in the Rough uses Persuasion, Investigation, and Espionage. They are a spy. So I'm quite happy for them to grab it. I think we'll get it on him. We don't need to shuffle stuff around. There you go. We now control the NSA. Valerian Minerals. We can afford this now. Yeah. Well, we got the boost for it. Okay. That was a fun turn. Right. State of the world. We want to try and take over South Korea. We've got a massive public opinion buff here. So let's see if Sun Tzu Liao
I'm here.
can crack down. 4% chance of crack down. However, 18% chance just to straight purge without cracking down first. I can get that up to a 77% chance. I want to take that chance.
We're taking power.
Where do you need me?
I want you to continue to... No, wait, you can investigate but not fight. We might need to redo our turns. We need to fight the aliens as well. So Val Beijing. Mr. Noodle, you can't fight. Corgi, can you fight? No. Faith, can you fight? No. So the only person who can fight is Sun Tzu Liao. So she needs to send X. She needs to deal with the aliens.
Standing by.
And I don't think Corgi in the Rough is good enough to purge South Korea the same way that she was. No, he's not. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend a turn continuing to push public opinion in South Korea.
Where do you need me?
Until Sun Tzu Liao is free.
I will tell our
When Sun Tzu Liao is free, we're going to take that control point over. That's what we're going to do. We should get our first ship this turn, if I've counted the time right.
Initiating recon.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
6% is good. 11% is very good.
Public sentiment
5% is fine.
increasingly with us.
First human warship launched. I need a name for the ship. I forgot. I think we gave Crash Test the first ship name, but I can't remember what it was. It was so long ago. We just got our first warship, Durgis. Ship launch. Construction of the Audacity monitor Audacity at Low Earth Orbit 2 has been completed. The ship in the fleet Romeo 1 is docked at VTuber Nation and awaiting orders. A sense of gravitas. That's right. Thank you, Taven. Well remembered. We have completed construction of a new construction model at Lenny Base in Arcadia Planitia, Mars. No, it's a sense of gravitas. That was what was requested. So let's pause the game. Panic. Widespread panic to deploy our forces. Romeo 1. Oh, you think it was agreed? That's the one you want. Oh, sorry. How do I name ships? Can I name ships? The ship is currently called Audacity. Ooh, can I? Yes, I can rename ships. Well, you got there first. So I need to check crash and get one off crash. Ascents. Oh, do we want it with... is also a great name, Night Skies. And we have more ships on the way. Alright, we have our first warship. This is the Sensa Gravitas, the first Audacity class monitor built by us with its 4 Copperhead missile bays. Good luck to it and its crew. Can we see how many crew it has? 60 crew on this vessel. It already is a fleet, Neil. You want it? What did you want it to be called? I can't believe. You want it to be called Bruh Battalion. Oh my goodness. Okay, the Bruh Battalion. That's the name of Earth's first defense fleet. Dagger Optimus Aggression is a very good name. Alright. Okay, our first fleet is ready. They're just chilling out right now. We want 3 ships, I think, before we're ready to defend Earth. Now, good news is we have completed construction of our construction module on Mars. The bad news is we don't have enough power to power the construction module. We need to wait for this fission pal to go online, which we'll not do until March of next year. Unfortunately. So the construction module is currently unpowered, unless you want to turn off the mine and power the construction module instead, which I don't want to do right now. Back to Earth. Very cool that we've got a fleet in space. Nemesis is a good name too. Oh, it was Sevastopol that was rioting. Okay, nice. 99. We reduced the alien flora and fauna region by 99%, but is likely submarines. South Korea has completed a nuclear weapons test. I'm glad we hadn't already taken them over. That's the servants doing that. The 3rd ship. I get your Razorback. Okay. Let's see what we've got going for us. Lots of triads. How would you pronounce Uzalt from Auckland? Alcar Marketing, Dorado Surveillance, Lambda Security. There's nothing too exciting showing up this month. I think I'm pretty happy to let these pass. Let's focus on taking South Korea away from these idiots who are doing nuclear weapons testing. Right, Sun Tzu Liao, show us why you're the most broken person I have in this game by just purging one of their defended control nodes right out from under them. That's a 91% chance.
Removing our enemies.
There's a +5 admin? Are you serious? I missed that? I don't see it. The very last 4. Faking Financial Group. Well, I'll be damned. It is a +5 admin. What do I need to purchase it? Oh, I do not have enough money. Wow. What happened to our money? I can't buy it, Neil. We might have enough money by the next thing, but whatever I've been doing has been costing us... Oh, it's my... No, I haven't been spending any money. What do I want to spend all my money on? Because I've been spending money on public campaigning. I've not been boosting it. Huh. Interesting. All of our money just went. I don't remember spending it. I have been buying a lot of orgs. I don't think the ships cost money. Not to launch. Unless... Oh, wait. You know what happened? Did we start building a new ship? Yeah, we started building a new... No, we haven't started building the new ship yet. The NSA did cost a lot. Yeah, the NSA did cost a lot. I think Simon Dutton's right. I think it's the NSA. Yeah. Well, we need to keep an eye on that. Alright, there's no point pushing public opinion in South Korea anymore. We could start trying to push public opinion in China, but we don't have the money for it, and it's going to be very expensive. Yeah. No, the NSA costed... Yeah, the NSA did cost income. Influence, you're right. It's just... It must just be our income has been tanked? I'm not sure I like that. I wasn't really that keen on getting the NSA as it was. And we're talking about removing the rivalry of America from China. I could do that, but I'm just wary of not being able to declare war on them. The +6 admin one did, okay. The one defended CP in China. Oh yeah, I see that one of them is undefended. That's a good spot.
Your orders?
0%. It is a... No, sorry, purge. It is a 0% chance to crack down or purge it. Because, I don't know why. That's the one they've just taken. They just got their 5th. Crap. That's worrying. I'm not finding anything surveilling here.
Eyes up.
Alright.
What's the op?
We need a new target. We already control this area here. We could pick up Thailand. Oh, Myanmar, sorry. Or we could pick up Vietnam. They both have adjacents. Or, unfortunately, India hasn't got a great border with China here because of the Himalayan states. We could free Tibet. That is a great idea, Neil. We'll get Taiwan. Yeah. Let's start working on Taiwan.
We must persuade the people.
Ready for my mission. Making our case.
Ready. Making our case.
That's a great idea.
Surveilling target area.
So while the turns tick, by the way, I'm
Winning
watching
their
the
hearts
feed
and
over
minds.
here. Because this is where everything is happening.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Our money income has dropped to 2.9. It's very low. Mexico have a spaceflight program.
Our people have taken control.
Cool. We just purged a point from the servants.
Sounds like you want to use a space eater to push a spaceship. That can't be terribly strong, so I hope it's bloody cheap. Chairman Soren van Dijk, comments to Cape
Okay.
Chemicals technology team.
So electrothermal propulsion has been completed, which we were the ones that did it, so we can pick the next research. That allows us to get arc jet drives, resistor jets, and solar streamers. What we need to do now is work out what our next research topic is. There's a lot of interesting things in here. Orbitals give us access to level 2 hubs, I believe. Settlement hubs gives us access to settling people on planets. Mission to Jupiter lets us probe Jupiter and its moons. Militarization of space gives us access to stuff like marines, point defenses, nuclear torpedoes, which is pretty cool. Magnetic force manipulation gives us access to railgun weapons, and in situ resource utilization, if we were playing a longer campaign, would be something I'd want to pick up, but I don't think there's much point picking up right now. Advanced neural networks is available. Yeah, the orbitals are fantastic. I would like to get there. These give us access to Skunkworks, which is pretty cool. Skunkworks is what gives us our 3rd project. So I actually want to pick this up. This is a really important technology. So what this gets us is it unlocks this slot here. And transnational cooperation as well. I thought that was augmented reality. Oh no, transnational coordination, you are correct. This is, we're going to get advanced neural networks. And we are going to pump research into that. Okay, let's drop this down to 1. And we're at 17%. Oh, we're massively over on this one, so let this one take over. This one's about to complete as well. We're gonna take this one as well. All right, on pause. Okay, new turn. So what we want to do is we're gonna get Sun Tzu
Ready for
Liao
my mission.
to purge another control point here. 29% chance on both of these. Let's just pay some influence because we've got plenty of influence right now. We'll just pump that up to an 85%. No, that's a lot to pay for. We'll put it at an 81%.
Targeting the opposition.
I could send Jam Beans in here to defend, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. What do we think? Is it worth it? I think we just leave it. I think we get her to continue to surveil.
On Overwatch.
And then how is... Okay, we need to keep working on public opinion here. It's looking good. We'll do one more round of public opinion.
Where to?
No.
On Overwatch.
Public opinion.
Standing by.
And faith.
Must persuade the people.
Public opinion.
Ready for orders.
It's the 1st of September, so we're just going to confirm and unpause.
Setting a watch.
How long until our second ship is ready? Okay. Alien Fleet Victor 13 has completed transfer. Yeah, Skunkworks is really cool. We have 56 days remaining on our second ship, and we need 23.5 boost for our third ship to be built. The aliens will probably be gone, unfortunately, by the time we get our third ship built, but we can't afford to engage them until we have 3 ships.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
The people will come to our side.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
What's up, Leo? Are you damning what Simon Dutton's saying, or something else? Okay, we can do graphene batteries. We completed an outpost mining. Okay, our income is about to skyrocket because that's 2 hab modules are about to complete. That's both of our mines are now online. Oh no, we're not because we haven't got the power for them yet. Yeah, Orbitals, Skunkworks, Inner Planets does sound very cool. All right, we've completed. We can now undertake high thrust probes. It's too late for that, really. And we can get resistor jets. Military advances in Sudan has increased tensions with the United States. The United States may mount a series of airstrike against Sudan, degrading their military tech level. No, I don't care.
Our enemies are still in control.
Okay, we failed to purge in South Korea. That's a shame. Okay, so now we're looking at pretty good public opinion. I want to continue working on South Korea with Sun Tzu Liao. 91% chance to... yeah, purging is now 91 because they're not protected anymore. We could potentially grab 2 this turn. So if I jump that up to, say, 96%...
Terminating the opposition.
And then we get
At your
Corgi
service.
to
Where
also
do you need me?
purge. Now, which one is she taking?
What's the op?
She is targeting... I need to remember which one I'm targeting here. So she's targeting the legislature at 96%.
Removing our
So
enemies.
we'll get Corgi in the rough
Reporting in.
to target the mass media at 88%.
Removing our enemies.
We might be able to grab
Acknowledged.
2 this turn because they've left it undefended. Meanwhile, we'll just work on public opinion here in Taiwan.
We'll make our appeal.
Jam, you're really not finding anything surveilling in China, but let's just check. Hang on. Eurasia needs to be defended. Okay.
Making things safe for our
And
people.
Mr. Noodle,
Where
you
do
can
you
just
need
do public opinion here as well.
Maybe
Alright, and how long do we have left on our second ship? Second ship we're ready in 43 days, and we've just put down on our third ship is under construction. We'll be ready in 131 days. So it's possible in 131 days we can get our first engagement if that ship is still in orbit. It is currently still in orbit. So we'll see how long that lasts.
Laying the groundwork.
The less we burn,
Okay.
the longer we will survive. And the less we depend upon burning our natural resources, the fewer territorial conflicts we will suffer. It is forever bewildering to me how few of us can accept this simple concept. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, lecture at Beyond Fossil Fuels Conference.
Oh, but can we attack enemy space stations? That's a very good point. Why don't we... Now, I don't have a supply depot. I don't know if I can... No, I can rearm at the space docks. That's a very good idea, many hidden mishaps. Maybe look at that at our next turn. Also, we've researched vacuum electrostatic principles, which means we've unlocked electrostatic propulsion, but we can also set up a new bit of research. Biotech is a prerequisite to some pretty cool technology. As I said, in-situ resource utilization is a very good long-term one. Orbitals, let's get orbitals running. Yeah, I'm gonna get orbitals going. Okay, right. So we have, oh, it didn't get renamed. Now it's named. We've got the Bro Battalion. I can get them to undock or transfer. Do we want to wait until we've got a second ship before we undock and attempt to attack, destroy the hab this fleet is docked at, land on surface, join fleets? This may be an atrocity if we attack the servant space station. I don't know if I want to have any atrocities to my name. Wait for the other ship? Okay, we'll wait for the other ship. There's a cool view for you. Let's not attack other human stations. But they're the servants, Neil. They're the servants. They're launching. They're going to launch nukes. If we don't attack this station and they launch nukes, it's on you. A two-ship battalion is a non-battalion. It is. You're completely right. Okay, we're now able to interplanetary chemical rockets. Hijacked. Oh, great. We don't have what we need to pay the hacker, so we're gonna have to end up paying 3 boost. Sad.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Cool. Public opinion is turning.
Move the needle.
Let's see if we get the double crackdown. That's a coup, that noise. Arcjet drives are available. South Korea just launched a new navy. We completed space tugs. There's a lot of stuff building up here. We've got Vazimir. We've got Solar Core Fission Reactor 2, which we actually started. Let's finish off this project. No, not PvP space lasers. It's whoosh whoosh space rockets, because we've got missiles on the ships. Yeah, exactly, Simon. I've already seen a nuclear exchange in this game. I don't want to ever see it again.
The opposition remains in
Okay,
power.
we failed the crackdown. We failed the purge in South Korea for one of them,
The opposition
and we
remains
failed for the
in
other
power.
one. Damn it! We rolled badly on both of them. Interplanetary chemical rockets. Gets us the Nova liquid rocket. It increases our boost by 10% by priority and reduces boost for sending material to low Earth orbit. That's pretty good. And also gives us Nova liquid rocket. Stabilized hydrogen fuel offers heretofore impossible efficiency in chemical rockets. Gives us a 13.9 thrust rating, which is pretty high. And there's other ones off that. We'll do this one next when we finish this one, because it's very cheap. But we're almost finished with Devolve Space Command. So we'll do it after Devolve Space Command, because that's a bonus to our boost investment. What was it? Why is it still called Romeo 1? I've renamed this fleet like 3 times. It says Bro Battalion, but it also says Romeo 1. Okay, we just lost public opinion in Russia, which is a bit concerning. Oh no, our public opinion has dropped in Russia. There's no strife in Russia at all. There is strife in the European Union, which we do need to keep an eye on. How are things in America? America is also peaceful. So Europe's the only place. It's probably because I brought Europe together so quickly that there's a lot of unrest there. So sadly, we failed to purge in South Korea. So we're going to have to go back to doing this the hard way.
I'm here.
So Sun Tzu Liao, what are your purge chances now that defended? 21%. If I spend the influence, I get to the 80. It's a lot to spend, but I'm going to try
Targeting
again.
the opposition.
Acknowledged.
It does say, if I select Bro Battalion, at the moment they have the ability to destroy Hab. It does say it counts as an atrocity. And even though they deserve it. Does anyone really deserve it? Yeah, I'm working on Unity in the EU, Simon. I've got it as quite a high investment, if I remember right in my priorities. Yeah, it's a level 2, so it's not as high as it could be. It could be higher. I'm not using Crackdown in South Korea because I actually have a better chance to just straight purge than I do to Crackdown. That's a good point, Dom. So just to show you, Neil, if I select Sun Tzu, my Crackdown per base is 6%. If I spend 64 influence, I get a 34% chance to crack down. If I just purge, and I spend the same amount of influence, I've got an 80% chance success. There's just no point in purging. It would be my hab, but I assume that destroying any hab would be an atrocity based on that text. Maybe I'm wrong.
What's the op?
Alright, Jam. Do we have anywhere to defend? No. I'm just wondering if there's any point in continuing to surveil Beijing because it has achieved nothing.
Ready for orders.
9% chance to crack down here as well. Everything's so well defended. Actually got 15% there. We get that to a 72 for another 64 influence. Let's try it.
Targeting their key people.
Ready to go.
Where to?
Could anyone remember whereabouts in China we were seeing the alien activity? I wonder why this army group is a different icon from this one, but this one is not controlled by them. That's why it's doing. Don't do what, Christianity Gaming? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Don't worry. I'm not actually going to click that button. I understand that it destroys the hab that I'm docked at. I just assumed because it said that that was an atrocity. Anywhere I was docked, anyone and destroying any would be an atrocity. Alright, let's try surveilling. Let's try surveilling Lhasa.
Initiating recon.
Ready for orders. We must persuade the people.
Your orders?
Right.
I will tell our story.
Initiating surveillance.
I did also blow up my own launch site. Thank you for telling everybody and reminding everybody that I did that. It did indeed happen. What's caused all that? A revolution is overthrowing the government in Madagascar. Wildfires in Canada. We're now available to take civilian photonic computing. National investment points for direct to economy reduced by 5%.
The people will come to our side.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Yeah, they're all just related to docking and transferring and landing. Once I undock them, we'll have more options, I believe. I hope. But I don't undock them until we've got more ships in the fleet.
We have neutralized their key people.
We cracked down Taiwan, so we'll start taking that over. Go for it, Neil. No one's ever made a meme for something I've done before. So no, you haven't misunderstood Christianity Gaming. Neil raises a good point. I did sabotage my own launch site by accident, so it's very likely that I would destroy my own space dock. Hey, we managed to see? Look, we now have 2 control points in South Korea without needing to crack down.
Ready to go.
What's a Guardian Depression Sea Vault? Oh, we've got aliens to assault. There's alien life forms in Ganti. Where on earth is Gahati?
You're
Hang
up.
on.
Ready.
It's in India. Yeah, we need to assault those aliens. Look at us pushing economy and welfare and knowledge, and the service just pushing military. Okay. I know that Corgi in the Rough is not good enough to crack down on his own here. So what I'm going to get him to do is purge the point that we broke here last turn.
Targeting the opposition.
I'm going to get
Reporting in.
Jam to actually defend
for my
our
mission.
intro. Oh, what's expired? Oh no, she needs to go to the US. The US is super important. Defend the US.
Protecting our interests.
Okay, Mr. Noodle.
Reporting in.
Let's do some more public opinion work in South
I will
Korea.
tell our story.
Ready for my mission.
Okay, and how far off our next ship are we? Ah, I did, yes. Thank you for reminding me about that depression. I need to finish Hard Space. I just haven't been able to stream anything else while this game has been running. There is land combat areas, but it's very abstracted. The forces just kind of bump into each other. It reminds me like of Crusader Kings 2. 101 days for this ship, 13 days for our second ship. What was the name we had for the second ship?
Securing our control.
So I don't think they'll do more with the land-based combat. But you can end up finding like giant aliens and stuff on the planet. I only have one counselor with defend interest, Simon. So she spends most of her time going around defending interest to everybody. Solar Streamers Project. Long-range cargo transport use constant thrust to reduce delivery times of how modules launched outside of launch windows by 25%. Interesting. Diana Super Heavy Rockets. Yeah, I did a massive land grab at the start of the game that did really well for me because I control most of the Western world, but it's put me in a bit of an awkward position with what my counselors can do, and I've invested so much in them that I'm struggling to find the want to replace them. Okay, solid core fission reactor is done. So now we can do, where was it? Interplanetary chemical rockets. Solar Streamer, yeah. Yeah, that looks cool.
We've moved the needle.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Oh,
Target secured.
Humanity First just built a space station. The Caribbean has just launched Initiative Spaceflight Program. And we managed to take out the alien life forms. And that is our second ship launched in the Romeo fleet. So now these are two different fleets. So I want to bring them together into one fleet, right? So let's rename this to the Warspite, that can be the name of our fourth ship. Has a lot of meaning for me, being the first location you go to in join fleets. So join the Bra Battalion. Oh, so Bra Battalion. Okay, so we need to rename this to Bra Battalion. Okay, cool. Oops, don't do that.
Our people have taken control.
Nice, we purged a location in Taiwan. Slowly pushing the servants out. We are now able to take the Rival Market project, which gets us another 5 orgs a month. Oof. Okay, new assignments. We have 2 ships defending Earth. I don't really need you to steal the Nerva Drive from them. I can potentially ally with Humanity First, I believe. Yeah, that's exactly what I think as well is happening, Mathwin. Especially because I actually have XCOM as an organization under a different name for one of my guys. Humanity First like to coup a lot. And they're... I don't know, I think they're a little bit rabid. That's just my take on them. Oh, alert. This is bad. This is extremely bad. The servants have all of the control points in China now. This is really, really, really bad. I wonder if I need to start moving my armies to the border. Because this is probably going to turn into a war. A war that I really don't want to happen. I've been trying to stop happening. But I've been too slow. Yeah, definitely Ace. But it doesn't matter how many nukes they have nukes. How many nukes does China have? Can I find out? They have a stat for it, right? Nuclear weapons. 20... They have... Can I get a mouse over for this? They have 3 nukes. Oh, there they are. I see them up here. Yeah, they have 3 nukes. Okay. And they've got an information age army. What do we think? Do I need to start moving Do I need to start moving armies over? Because it's going to take a long time for the American armies to get there. I can start moving the Russian armies. We only have one army in Europe at the moment. It takes a long time for armies to move as well. They have to move square by square. I think I want to start moving the Russian armies over. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get them on the sea, don't I? I can land them on. I can actually land them over. How do I move them to the sea is the question. Or can I just click over here? Ah, they will just do that. Okay. I'm gonna leave these two armies behind just in case something happens. I'm just wondering how to actually move them into the navy. Let's also move. So I can just. Can I do this? 24 days, cool. Alright, and then I'm gonna get Europe. Europe has actually got a build army order, but we'll make that a level 3 priority. Okay. Right. I'm very concerned by this. This could go badly. If they do nuke us, we're gonna destroy that space station. I don't think I need to do a defend nation in the US. I think that's all sorted. Yeah, it's all sorted. Okay. Right, back to the game. Faith Connors, take South Korea. No, not Faith Connors. Sun Tzu
Ready
Liao.
for my mission.
Continue purging South Korea, please. Because you're good at it.
We're taking power.
Corgi in the
At your
rough.
service.
Can you crack down... Oh, look, it's undefended. They're both undefended. Can you just purge? Nah, crack it down.
Cracking down.
No. Where did I just get you to
Where
crack down?
to?
Yeah, you are doing it.
Reporting in.
Cool. Yeah, landward in Asia. This is gonna be fun. I don't really want to get into this war.
I'm here.
Jam. Let's keep surveilling in China and see if we can find some evidence the aliens are here.
Surveilling target area.
Ready.
Let's do some inspiration as well.
I'll speak with them.
What's the up?
Okay.
Eyes up.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Okay, what just happened? Nothing, okay. Alright, we completed interplanetary chemical rockets. Let's just finish... Do you want to finish Vazimir? Got Arcjet Drive. What was the one that gave us... Yeah, we'll get arrival markets. Yeah, I might need to do that. I could sell to... I could sell to Humanity First. Hang on, I wasn't paying attention there. Why was that window open? Or did I just click it open? Yeah, okay, it's because I just finished getting rid of Asian markets. I want to see how this turn plays out and what the servants do. We've got alien life forms in Balochistan. Composite armor is available to research.
Crackdown complete.
Okay, that's a crackdown of Taiwan.
We're in control here.
Okay, we purged another control point from South Korea. Interesting, Niels. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, China and North Korea have ended their alliance. China and South Korea formed an alliance, but we're about to take South Korea over. South Korea only has one control point left, and I think Sun Tzu Liao
Reporting in.
is powerful enough to just purge it out from under them.
Targeting the opposition.
Acknowledged.
Standing by for orders. Terminating the opposition.
Reporting
Oh,
in.
this is stressful. Okay, let's keep moving the armies over. They're still moving. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to... That's a good idea. So where was it? Oh, I need to
Your
stab.
orders?
Sun Tzu is the only one who can assault it. It's in Quetta,
Taking it to them.
Standing by.
right here. So if I get Jam
Reporting in.
to surveil here, we should find something
Initiating
interesting.
surveillance.
What do I want Mr. Noodles to do? I think I'm just gonna get you. What's this? That's old. Okay, good. I want to get you to inspire Jam,
I'll make sure they are on our
and
side.
I'm going to get you to inspire
Standing
Chloe,
by.
just to make sure. And how long do we have left on ships? So we've got 70 days on our third ship to go. But our fourth ship is now also under construction. You're right. Maybe I don't want to do it immediately. Maybe I want to try and grab this point. I think I want to grab this point. I think I really want to get
Ready.
South Korea off the Chinese, off the servants.
Removing our enemies.
Okay, let's try that.
Initiating recon.
I think we had a breakthrough.
I believe they'll stay loyal to our cause.
Okay, Devolve Space Command is done. That's good. So much going on. The solar streamers. Super heavy chemical rockets gets us another boost priority to 10%, which is pretty nice. Let's get that running. Why not? I'm very concerned about the servants. It's kind of throwing me for 6. A massive grouping of alien and Earth megafauna is rampaging through Turkey, killing civilians and damaging infrastructure. Only a military intervention can stop it. Well, that's not good. What is that? I can't get a very good look at it. This is bad for us because we're about to engage the servants. And now we're going to have to revert back and engage this thing. I don't even think I can move into these areas because I'm not allied with these states. So I need to ally with Turkey and ally with Syria, I think, to gain access. Yeah, that's a good point. I can move troops to Israel. They are allied with the US. But I could intercept it. I could intercept it. Neil, I could save people. I've got to kill the alien. Yes, where is the Earth Defense Force when you need them most? Let's get this army to deploy to Israel. And let's get this army to deploy to Israel. Alright. Everyone else is moving. I was not expecting giant alien megafauna. I'm not going to invade them with my army. Okay, everybody. The 1st US Marine Division has landed in Vladivostok. Did you ever expect that to happen? But there's nothing else we can do right now. They're just chilling there. First division of the European everything has arrived in Vladivostok.
We have removed some tracks.
And we just purged Taiwan.
Our associates were unable
We
to take
failed
control.
to purge in South Korea. Looks like everyone tried to purge in Taiwan, but we got there. South Korea and Iran are now rivals, may declare war on each other. Okay, the Israeli army is engaging the kaiju and losing. So the Israeli army is losing, and they have an information age army, right? Yeah. So they need to get their American allies there ASAP. Let's try again to purge this
Standing
state.
by.
82%. We'll try one more time.
Terminating the opposition.
Jam,
What's the
I
op?
need you to defend interests here. I'm getting a bit worried about
Securing
it.
our interests.
Influence is
Standing by.
getting concerning. Why are you here, Mr. Noodle? Oh, I know why you're here. How are things looking in Taiwan? We need to get this last point
I'm here.
crackdown. We have a 66% chance of a crackdown, which is not very high, but we'll roll the
Turning
dice
up
on
the
it.
Ready
Mr.
for my
Noodle,
mission.
Acknowledged.
I'm really
Your
annoyed that
orders.
I don't have better agents. Oh, wow, look at this. It's a 97% public opinion in China. I think the only way we can deal with China is to invade. I really do. They absolutely love the servants there. Which is very bad for us. Very, very bad for us. How far away is this ship? No, I know I can't invade. They'll nuke if I invade. But if they nuke, I'm invading. We do have them declared as rivals, yes. Yeah. I'm not going to invade. Yeah, I'm not going to invade. Don't worry, I'm not going to invade. I'm just saying I think the only way we can deal with them is to invade. Let's start working on more. Let's start working on Vietnam. I'm not going to spend any money on
Our
that.
appeal.
Standing by for orders. Making our case.
This is just I just feel like this is going to go badly. Alright, ship construction. I know I just checked this. 56 days on this ship. I don't think that alien ship is still in orbit. No, I've got a feeling that alien ship maybe delivered the megafauna. There probably is. Hang on. Nations, population, per capita GDP, control points, military tech level, boost income, unrest, xenoforming level. Here you go. Got lots of xenoforming here. Yeah, so this is a good one actually. It looks like most of the xenoforming is happening in Kabul, in Afghanistan, with more around Iran and Pakistan. Yeah, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Iran are really our main xeno locations, which makes sense actually. Look, because we've got alien life forms. This has all just popped up recently. There's so many alien life forms popping up. It's like they've just launched their offensive. And XCOM isn't ready. Do you know what? Let's not
At your
purge
service.
this point right now. Because we need to do something about all of this.
We're going in.
This is scary. Feels like the world's ending. You know? Feels like the world's ending. Alright, let's unpause.
Making things safe for our people.
Victor 13, where is that? You said Victor 13? Oh, this. Oh, it is still in space. It's just so close to the Humanity First station I couldn't see it. Thank you, Rick. I couldn't see it. You're right. I just couldn't see it. Whoops, I just zoomed to the Earth.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
They slipped away from us.
Okay, we failed to crack
Our
down.
case remains unheard.
Public opinion failed. We completed the super heavy rockets though. Just so I've got it, I'm gonna grab the fishing outpost kit. Okay. Second Marine
Score
Division.
one for the good guys.
Nice. Okay, they're getting closer. Okay, this is a big moment. No, pause. Thank you. Close. Stay paused. Because now I can get both of these armies to move in here and hopefully attack the Bailey megafauna. Oh, they can't. They're gonna go around? That's annoying. They can't go straight through here. Let me just try that again. Yeah, they're gonna go around. Okay. They're not gonna be there in time to help the Israeli army out. Okay. What's going on with the AUG? With the, I don't think they can, actually. Alright, what have we got here? Golden Triangle Cartel, we can't pick them up. Viking Intelligence, Sabotage and Steel, Alcor Associates, Ithaca Resources, Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory, that's good for science. What I'm really looking for is somebody that gives me Assault Aliens. Here you go, Special Services Group, but I need Pakistani points. The Madisonian Society. Jurassic Group. Ah, that's what it was. It's because I was moving a really expensive org around. Well, I've got cash again now. None of these orgs look that exciting. I'm looking for orgs that give me Assault Alien area.
Acknowledged.
Where to?
Standing by for orders.
Where to? Protecting our interests.
Alright, what I'm doing now is I'm looking at trying to crack down
At your service.
in Taiwan again. 66% chance. Yeah, is European
Going
unrest
after
looking
the
bad?
approval.
Where to?
Oh, yeah, things are not going very well here. Alright, who can do
Standing by
that?
for orders.
I'm here.
So
Where
it's
do you
Liao
need me?
can, but she's too important to be doing
Ready.
that. So can
Ready
Mr.
to go.
Where do you need me?
Ready
This is,
for orders.
I'm struggling a little bit here. I need a way to lower unrest in Europe, but I haven't got a council that can do it. What I could do is get rid of Faith
At your
Connors.
service.
She does have a good persuasion, but she doesn't do much else. Yeah, I have a government agent, Simon. I've got Mr. Noodle is an American with government. That's how I managed to pick up the NSA. Need somebody with reduce unrest. So Iota La Patina here has stabilized nation. So does Aziza Atikam, but she also has sabotage facilities and sabotage ham module, which is pretty good. Yes, don't worry, I'll stash the orgs. I just want to see if there's anyone worth grabbing. Wow, I really feel like I'm under the pump. So I wanted to do this. I would pick up probably Aziza. Because Aziza has increase unrest, stabilize nation, sabotage facility, sabotage ham module, detain counselor, assassinate, extract, protect, assault enemy space asset, investigate enemy asset, and assault alien asset. That's a really good collection of abilities. Her stats aren't great, but we can work on that. She's also already got the government perk, although she is from Ethiopia, which I do not have a control point in. She is a hard target. She's aware, and she's a survivor. So she seems like she's pretty good. But I'll be trading her for Faith, who has okay stats, pretty good, very good persuasion, and not much in the way of abilities. I think it is a good pick. Is anyone going to talk me out of dumping Faith Connors right now to pick up Aziza? I think that's what we need to do. I think we need to make the change, because that means I can work on the unrest in Europe. I can start destroying more of the alien terraforming. It takes some of the pressure off Sun Tzu Liao, who's trying to do everything on her own. Yeah, it is getting quite late nights, guys. You do make a good point. I do have work tomorrow, very sadly, and it is 12:30. I would have really liked to get a space fight before the end of this session. However, how long are we from building our ships? Our third ship will be ready in 40 days. That's 3 turns. We could maybe try and go on for 3 more turns. But I think we need to bump Faith Connors off. The question is, do I have the money to do it? Or do I leave it till next stream, which will be a lot sooner than the gap between these two. So we've had a house guest staying in this room where I record from, and they are leaving permanently on Saturday, and from then on I'll have access to the room to stream in again, as well as doing video recordings, thank goodness. So I can get the new High Fleet campaign out, I can get Demon Hunters back out, I can do more Phantom Brigade, etc. They'll go back to normal. But yeah, what do we do about Faith Connors? It's a pretty big decision, this, because I'll be releasing her into the market, and there is a very good chance someone will pick her up. What's the apparent loyalty on Aziza? Loyalty 8, which isn't very high. Excuse me, that was a yawn. Ilona Lopatina doesn't have as good abilities, but she does have 23 apparent loyalty, but that's probably not enough. This woman has amazing abilities. They're really good. The tech to unlock the 6th agent slot is covert operations. It's a covert operations project. To get that, give it a second to load. Yeah, exactly. Loyalty can be inspired. It's pretty easy to inspire. So covert operations comes from... I think there's a way to click on this so I can just see the chain. There we go. So covert operate. I discovered this, by the way. It's amazing. You can just right-click on the tech to see what trades into it. So you need advanced atomic manipulation, which is a huge research project. That gives you access to quantum computing. Quantum computing gives you access to quantum encryption, and then quantum encryption lets you get the covert operations project, which is pretty deep. There's a lot of research to get that. That gets you crash trading program. It's really far down the tree, and then these gives just extra XP for new starters. So yeah, there's not really much point in going for that in the demo. I think I'm going to leave the decision for the next stream. I think I'm going to sit on it, and I think we're actually probably going to leave the stream here because I'm definitely getting tired, and I definitely make mistakes when I'm tired. And I don't want to do that again, because last time I did that, I destroyed my own launch facility. I just noticed how pretty this area is. You can see the reefs. So yeah, we leave Earth in the tip. We've got alien megafauna rampaging around the Middle East, which the American, who's engaging it? We've got the 3rd Infantry Division and the 2nd Marine Division are en route to try and engage it. I think they're going to die. I don't know if they can take it. Can I see how much strength it has? No. We also have the servants in control of China with their fingers on the button, with the combined armies of Europe, Russia, and America moving into the borders to just put some pressure on them, as well as us having an army down in South Korea, let's not forget, which we have control over, which is great. And we also are getting ready in space for our first fleet engagement, which will definitely happen in the next stream. With the Bra Battalion and our Audacity class monitor ships. But that's all for next time. For now, I think I'm going to leave the stream there. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I promise you it won't be too long before the next one. I'll let you know as soon as possible. I'm aiming probably for next Tuesday. Maybe sooner, but that's what I'm aiming for. Tuesday my time, so it'll be Monday for most of you. And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. I know it's been slow on the channel recently, but that is all about to change. I really appreciate everybody sticking with me. And we will get some space battles really soon, I promise you. But thanks again, and I'll catch you all next time. I'm still here for a couple seconds, but yeah, I'm going to turn down the audio, because that can't keep playing in the background while I'm using my computer, and I'm going to turn down the graphics as well. Apply. All right, everybody, have a great one. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'll see you later.